Welcome back. It's time to get your portfolio queries analyzed, and I have with me Anil Rego, founder CEO, Right Horizons. Anil, hi, good evening. Welcome to the show. And let's take Mahesh's question. I think this is via email, and he says that he's been investing in a couple of funds, which are Barakparic Flexi Cap. He's got ICICI Bluechip, HDFC Multi-Cap, a mid-cap of Motilal Oswal, and Quant Small Cap. 10 years investment horizon, and monthly SIP I think is 60,000 and 3 CR in 10 years. So fund mix, and how much should he be increasing his SIP amount?
Yes, so broadly he will, his current SIP of about I think 60,000. Okay, so he will need to bring it up to almost like 1.3 lakhs.
Okay. 1.3 lakhs per month. Okay, he needs to step up his SIP as and when you can. Mahesh, you should definitely do it. But apart from that, the funds are okay?
Yeah, so coming back to the funds, actually, he has, diversified across, right, from a blue chip fund and a flexi cap. He also has a multi-cap and mid and small. So he's done a good spread and a good allocation out there. And I would only say at this point of time, something like a quant small cap is something that, we're a little uncomfortable with. And more from a risk standpoint, because, it probably takes a long time when you stress test it, longest time to liquidate 50% of its portfolio, right? So we would rather use, let's say, Nippon India small cap from that consideration. And also keep in mind that quant small cap also, takes a little bit of a higher level of risk, which is why you will see, in a current market condition, for example, you would find, this is one fund on a 1-year basis which has fallen versus the other funds in his portfolio which actually, have gone up or have been flat.
All right. Let's move to Sunil's question, Anil. And he wants to invest in 3 funds for 15 years and 5,000 each. He has selected Motilal Oswal Large and Mid Cap, Helios Flexi Cap, ICICI Pru, Value Discovery.
Yeah, so I think a little unusual set of funds, okay, and also he's one investor who I'm seeing has a Helios Flexi Cap. And if you look at it on a comparative basis, it only has a 1-year history, right? The other periods, it's not there for 3 years and 5 years. So it's a relatively new fund. It's also sort of the worst performing among the lot right now. So I think at a point like this, I just want to make out, a couple of points. One is, go back and look at an established fund. You have a history, you have a track record, see how it's doing when markets are doing well, how it's doing when markets are not doing so well. So you want a consistent performer, number one. So, and the second point is, then after that, diversify across. Ideally, I would have had one large cap, one flexi, and maybe a mid cap portfolio. But considering what he's already done, I don't want to do too much of change. Maybe the Helios Flexi Cap to, I would suggest he changes to a HDFC Flexi Cap.
Sure. I do want to take more questions, but my time is up for this particular segment today. But thank you so much for taking time out and answering our viewer portfolio queries on it today. Thanks. On that note, it's a wrap up, but then I'm going to leave you with our WhatsApp number and email ID. Do send across your questions and try and give us as many details as you can so that it becomes easy for the expert to do your live financial planning on the show. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.